Welcome to the talk show called Allowed to Talk. And today I want to talk about camping. Camping versus hotel rooms. Now we can say I'd rather stay in a hotel room because it's more luxurious. There's a nice, soft, or firm bed that they have in the hotel room. There's amenities like a swimming pool and free coffee and sometimes a free continental breakfast. But most hotels average around $100 a night. Now you can find some a little less if you check on the search engines, but not much. You're going to end up paying at least $75 a night. So if you stay 2 nights, that's $150 plus tax. And if you have a dog like we do, we have a German Shepherd. She's 8 months old now. So we'd have to stay in a hotel that allows pets like Fido.com, BringFido.com. And if it's a $10 fee every night, that adds on $20 more to 2 nights, plus the tax and everything on it. Or camping. Now I'm talking about camping, not in a tent anymore. I can't do that anymore at my age, but you could. If you're under 30 years old, you could with your family. So a tent would be the way to go. They don't cost as much as like a pull-along, but we would buy a pull-along camper, and there's campsites that would cost you probably 300 350 300 a month to stay at if you put in your pull-along camper. And that would be a lot less than 150 for 2 nights if you take 150 times 15 nights if you're staying for 2 weeks. Or if you stay for a month at the place that charges $350 a month, you're talking only about $175 for 2 weeks, around there, give or take. Now don't go and add up and subtract and say, "Ooh, she didn't get it right." But anyway, that's just a guesstimation. You're going to save money with a pull behind camper. But those campers run from $10,000 to $20,000. And I'm 64. I'll be 65 soon, very soon. And if you take that 10,000 and divide it up, and if you're only going to live about 15, 20 more years, I don't know if it's less to just stay in hotels or if it's worth the money. If you can get a good deal on a camper for about $5,000 a pull along camper, that'd probably be your best bet. And if you already have a truck to pull it, that'd be great. But if you want a truck anyway, you can buy even a two-wheel drive truck. You don't have to have 4x4 if you're staying in warmer climates in whatever country you live in or where you're traveling. Now, we'd be in the United States. And Florida and California are the warmer states, and down south more, Louisiana, Texas, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, they're all warmer. They stay warmer year-round. New Mexico, Arizona, all those. So we'd probably go south more than north. If we would go north, like to Pennsylvania, it would be in the summer, May, June, July, August, in those times when it's warmer to camp, because you'd have to have a heater if you go in the winter, the cold months. So I'm going to say I think I'm favoring camping over staying in hotels all the time if you want to travel once we're retired. We're retiring in about a year. I'm working part-time and he's working full-time, my husband. So camping versus hotels. Yes, hotels are nicer and nice warm bed. But for always traveling for the rest of your days, if you want to travel till your health says you can't or you pass away, I'm going to say I prefer camping over staying in hotels. And that's my opinion. So I hope you understand that I'm just talking about what you can do when you retire and travel around the country you're from and visit different sites. And that I believe that pulling a camper, a small camper, I'm talking a very inexpensive camper, not a pop-up like a tent, but a small camper with a truck would be your least expensive. And I hope you're having a wonderful day.